Good afternoon, everyone, or evening perhaps. It is October 19th, 2022, sort of the middle of the night, and this is rather late planned, but I was having some trouble coming up with the numbers that I would want to use for today's session. We haven't really traded much above 3750 in the past few weeks, so I wanted to take some time during Globex to see what numbers seem to be getting respected and get an idea as to where we should be looking for buys and sells. So I'm just going to quickly get rid of this, hide that for you guys. Before we go into tomorrow's plan for the RTH session, or sorry, today's plan for the RTH session, let's go into what happened during the overnight. We had a rather dramatic move, so we closed here right around 3,700-ish. Globex opened with a gap and meandered around before finding the bid at 1075, where I had the level up for that day. Ramped up very aggressively, getting into that gap close again during Globex, getting into that gap close, and then reaching the ADR highs on the day. ADR just a nice tool for getting an idea where the highs of the session may be. Let's just get rid of these drawings for you guys. After reaching those highs, we did sell off a little bit, but once again, before the market opened, we ramped up and eventually opened right around these mid 70s. From there, we sold off and came back below this important swing point at 33-ish. You can see it being the high last week during Globex and kind of the low during the week, not the week, but during this balance area, this 37, 34, 35-ish area being critical and actually where we're headed to right now. So we did lose that and we did fall down quite dramatically before finding the bid right around that Monday RTH high of the day and right above value area high for that session. So notably holding those highs, and I'd mentioned the day prior in that video that I was interested to see if we could hold that. And despite gapping up through another gap, cleaning it all up, we did manage to hold the highs of Monday, come back up, come back down, and once again during Globex, we did close right at that 3375 number, the 4 p.m. close, which is quite interesting. Closing right on the number we had as a level, and just that critical balance area low or balance area high, whatever you want to call it, closing right at that number. Now, during tonight's Globex so far, we've ramped up close to the highs of the session. We're unable to pop the highs. I managed to get a few trades in on these moves down. I think I just longed 47.5. I have an order out for 33s. Let me just move that down, make sure I get an alert if that does tag. Now, for tomorrow's session, what am I looking at? Sorry if my thoughts are a bit scrambled. It is late at night. Uh, let's turn this into area of interest. Keep this a little clean for you guys. I will be looking and considering not only 3375 because it's a close, but because it has been that critical level, I'll be considering 3375 as our key pivot on the day. If we lose that, I don't want to be long, even though I understand there are some levels at 23 half, 21 quarter, maybe even you would catch a bid at 14 or 1075. I understand that there are areas that you may be able to catch bids. However, we'll be once again below that critical low volume node at 3375, and I think if we revisit this 3700-ish area, we will lose yesterday's low of the day, the RTH low of the day. We'll come back inside of Monday's value area and likely trade down to about 85 or so, if not break 73s. And in that scenario, you're coming down to 3650-ish, but we don't have to worry about that for now. We're about 100 points higher. Now, to the upside, I will be looking to get long at 47.5. I understand there are some other numbers, and today I was using 44 quarter, which I don't think was the correct number. 47.5 got a great bid, and a great sell afterwards, even selling right at the close during the aggressive ramp up due to Netflix's earnings, I believe. Getting a nice sell here. We caught a bid just now, and it looks like we're going to catch a sell as well. But I'm aware 42s or 41.75 is sort of the extreme low for this zone where you may still be able to catch bids. However, I think once you're trading in this 42 area, you're below the, what do you want to call it, the bullish momentum of the zone, and when you're there, there's a lower chance of it actually holding for more than a few points. I'm just going to edit that to 38. Now, I want to be long at 47s. Again, what we're looking at, and maybe this will be simpler if I put on the RTH here, it's sort of these balanced lows. 33, in a way, you can think of as this 33-ish area as the extreme balance low or the extreme balance high, as you can see from September, then October, and then once again, we had that Globex high up here. So 33s to me kind of represent the extreme low where I would be looking to get long. Uh, However, 44-ish, 47, 45, 42, that is kind of a safer long. And then once again, looking to get long at 61, which has been a great place to catch bids. And then 72.75 to me, caught a great bid on that September 22nd session. And it was a sell, I believe, on Tuesday, October 4th. But you can see that 72 level just working really well. And to me, if we crack 72s, we likely take out the high of the day and move on up to this 90 to 94 area. So I will be looking at 72s as kind of being the must-hold area. So I will be short there. And in the event that it does blow through, I will try and be long at that area. 94 is the weekly POC from this week, getting short there, and then 38.10.5 in the odd event that we do trade there. I will be trying to get long while acknowledging that is where we have our ADR highs, just a little bit higher. If we go to Globex, I believe you can see them. Yeah, right around 38, 11, 13, 17. I'm aware those are the ADR highs, but I think we'll have a large amount of momentum at that point and be able to get some sort of longs out of there. Sorry for the long video. I know it's a little bit all over the place. So in general, what we're looking for is using 33s as the critical swing high, swing low area. That will gauge our momentum. If we do lose it, I'm looking for us to lose the lows, come back inside Monday's range, and while we do that, getting short at 14 at 97.5. If we do lose Monday's lows, I'll be looking to short 73.75 for a move back into 48.5 to the upside. If we hold 33s, I will be looking for a long at 47.5, a long at 61, shorting 72.75 and getting long there, and shorting 94.5 and longing 10.5. Hope that helps. I don't think we're going to have an insanely volatile session, just because I think the market will be waiting on the Tesla earnings report coming after the bell. And I still do think that the highs of the month are in. I've thought that for a couple weeks now, and I just I don't think we're going to push much past that 38.25-ish area. Anyway, hope that helps. If there are any changes to the levels, they will be posted to Twitter pre-market per usual. Thanks for watching, and trade safe.